Hi everyone, I'm Roma and you're on the Dr.cash channel. Today I have the Chief Marketing Officer of RichAds, Vasilii Gamov, as a guest. He will share his extensive experience with us, talk about whether push notifications are still relevant, how to effectively scale up campaigns, where beginners should start, give valuable advice, and much more. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. Let's go. Vasiliy, hi.
Hi, Roman. Nice to see you here.
I'm glad to see you too. Could you please tell us more about what you're currently doing and what responsibilities you have?
Sure. My name is Vasilii Gamov. I'm Chief Marketing Officer at RichAds EdTech Holding, and we provide market with huge volumes of traffic, about 5 billion impressions daily, with such ad formats like push ads, in-page push, calendar push, also pop traffic, including pop banner and pop-up traffic, and native and direct click traffic. We work with a lot of verticals in the industry, and my responsibilities here is to run marketing department, to create good content for the industry. I mean, articles, videos, webinars, roundtables, and so on. So this is like the general view about who I am at the moment and what I'm doing as a Chief Marketing Officer at RichAds.
Okay, thank you. And now tell me what you were doing before RichAds and how you got into this field in general.
Oh, I came a long way, kind of a long way. About 12 years, I'm already in this business. I started with a YouTube network startup. We founded the YouTube network, and we collected about 30 million views per month. It was about 2010, 2011 year. So it was quite huge for 20 years old businessmen. So it was the beginning, and we monetized it with YouTube AdSense and YouTube revenue programs. But the main thing was in additional monetization. So right now we can call it like influence marketing or kind of like that. And after that, we sold this business, and I go into more usual, more similar to current times affiliate marketing. I started running ads in casino project for DACH market and Scandinavian countries. Then I go to dr.cash and run some marketing and affiliate campaigns there. After that, I came to Forex industry. Then I was hunted by some Poland company and run also Nutra, supplements, education and crypto offers there, even crypto based on COD, which is quite unique, and it was like our innovation on the market. And finally, after that, I came to RichAds and run here marketing department, as I told about.
Okay, it's very interesting. Can you tell me about working with SEO traffic and PPC in the casino industry?
Yeah, definitely. I can tell you, it's like the biggest traffic sources in the gaming industry, and most valuable, I would say, because it provides client with traffic which is already interested in the offer by search queries or special keywords if we talk about PPC. But you need to understand that it's kind of limited, and if you reach some limits with such traffic sources, you're looking for the ways to scale it. And here we go with Google USC traffic, Facebook traffic, push traffic, native traffic, and so on. That's it. Also, you can find a lot of like interesting materials on our blog, YouTube channel about SEO, PPC, iGaming industry, exactly, with top leaders and top like opinions in the industry.
Okay, and please, can you tell us about working with a crypto vertical for COD?
Yeah, sure. It was our project in Poland company. We launched it about, let me think, already 3 or 4 years ago. It was for European Union market, and our innovation was in selling crypto based on COD model, I mean cash on delivery. And what we did, we provided courses how to trade, and it was on usual CD discs, which is quite interesting because who use CD discs now? But our target audience was about 40 plus and 50 plus Europeans who has budgets, who has money, and seeking for an opportunity to invest it. So we provided them with such courses, and also we were selling a little bit amounts of crypto on cold wallets. So after making the sale on the landing page, this European customer got via his post office, via his delivery office, CD disk with cards and also cold wallet. And after that, he was in touch with our call center, and he was getting like education and further monetization by our side by running him to some crypto projects, some trading projects, and so on. One important thing here is why we decided to test and try this model, because we already had in European Union this logistics system, I mean, with delivery, with call centers and so on, because our main products was supplements and Nutra products and some education courses. So we decided to expand to the new industry like crypto. And to be honest, this approach was quite huge. It bring us quite huge results, and it was a really good idea because there was no competitors at all on the market. And I would say even now I don't see similar solutions on the market in European Union. So it's still quite unique, and I know my colleagues from this company still monetize it and earn from it. So it's really interesting idea.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Please tell us more about push traffic monetization with Dr.cash.
I had some experience with it. So I started with push about 6 years ago. So it was a time when push ads just appeared on the market. And at this time, I've been working in dr.cash. So I've tried to run these push ads, and I got positive ROI like in 1 week after the start with no experience. So it was like golden times of push ads, I would say. And the interesting thing is that my first campaign was with dr.cash, and the offer was from an advertiser for whom I worked after that in Poland like 2 or 3 years later. I mean, the same advertiser where we launched crypto project, run supplements and so on. So we run campaigns for different Nutra products, kind of for men's health or for weight loss. It was campaigns for Denmark in European Union, for some CIS countries, for some countries from South and Southeast Asia, kind of like that. So it was first tests and good results. I know a lot of affiliates and a lot of guys who entered the market, entered the industry with push ads about 6 years ago.
Great, you have a very impressive experience, and it's time for the big question. Please tell me what has been the demand dynamics for push traffic over the past 5 years, and where is it heading?
That's interesting question, because there are rumors on the market and gossips, I would say, that push traffic is dead, and I heard such rumors for 5 years already, but it is still alive. The demand is growing, the industry is growing, and the main thing at the very beginning, push traffic was based on push notifications collected from adult websites like adult dating or porn videos and so. And now we have the situation when we collect push traffic from different industries, different websites. It can be for sure about adult and some similar content, but also we collect it from software websites, from iGaming websites, from e-commerce websites, and so on. So you can split and divide your campaigns based on your offer with whitelist, special feeds, and so on. So the main thing that there are new verticals, there are new traffic sources, and the database of push notifications, the database of subscribers is instantly growing. And I see this year from year that we get more and more traffic in push ads and other formats with us. It also depends on the Earth population, and it depends on launching the new websites. And here we also see it's growing from year to year. So that means industry is still alive, it's still profitable. It's a little bit harder because it's not the beginning, it's the developing stage. But you can still earn good in it. I know cases with even 150, 180 ROI, but average for sure a little bit lower, but we can discuss it further. So yeah, I think there is a big demand, and I see it's growing even from month to month.
Thank you for this answer. And despite the increased possibilities of targeting specific users, there are still major networks with a minimal set of filters. Here's my question. Is it possible to work without whitelists and blacklists nowadays?
To be honest, I would recommend to run your traffic with networks where you can use advanced targeting options, or at least some targeting options like OS version or device type or language or feed optimization or whitelist optimization. There are a lot of targeting options right now on the market in top 3 or top 5 networks. And also there are a lot of features which helps you with optimizing. Nevertheless, if you'd like to run traffic with networks where you don't have such options, you can still try to do it, but you need to keep in mind that in such case there will be a huge volumes of traffic, and you probably will need more budgets for testing. This is the first point. The second point is you need to run several networks like that to compare the results and to figure out whether traffic is good or not for your offer, for your campaign. And the third advice is quite usual, quite simple. You need to run campaigns. You need to spend at least the budget and the cost of 1 lead or 2 leads, or I know companies who run 5 or 10 leads at least, to figure out the lead price. Is it profitable for you? Is there any chances for optimization? But what we can say about optimization if you have no such option in the source? In such case, also you can use a tracker, any site tracker, and unfortunately, most probably it will not help you with the optimization because there are no such solution on the ad network side, yeah? But it can help you to figure out at least bot or bad traffic with low quality. You will see similar IPs, you will see fingerprints and many other options which will be additional help for you to figure out whether the traffic source is good or not.
Thank you for this answer. Can you tell us more about optimization opportunities in RichAds?
Yeah, sure. As I mentioned, there are a lot of ways to do it. Main approach is to optimize your operational system, your device type, your language, your country, your browser language, also type of a browser. But beside that, for sure you can optimize the period of time, the amount of clicks, the amount of impressions, and so on. But the main features and the main options is to choose subscriber list. We combine subscribers into several different lists. We have the list with only new subscribers. That means there are subscribers from 1 till 14 days. So you can target a really fresh audience. The second list, and with that we recommend to start, is premium list of subscriber. What means We already tested this audience. It's already convertible. We combine it in a huge list, which you can start with. And the third option is mostly for scaling. It's called remnant. There, most probably, the conversion rate will be a little bit lower, or in sometimes crucially lower, whether in comparison with premium source. But still, there we add new sources, there we add huge traffic sources, so it may be profitable for scaling. So if you need to find ways to scale, try this source also. The next thing is, I would say, whitelists and blacklists in your optimization, because we're already on the market with RichAds company for about 5 years, and we already run a lot of, like, thousands of campaigns for different advertisers, different teams, different solo traffic managers, and so on. And we already gained this experience for iGaming, Nutra, software, MWAS, some predictions, e-commerce, whatever, for a lot of verticals. And we are ready to share this experience. So we already know websites, we already know feeds, which can bring you best results. So we are ready to share it. You can request it, no problem. And the third option, I would say, is optimization with the help of features. We have a lot of them, but the main, I would say, target CPA option, when you optimize your campaign for the needed price of a lead. For example, you're not ready to spend for a lead more than $100. So system automatically control it and figure out if you start getting leads in higher price, it will switch off this feed and concentrate its attention on the feeds which brings you leads for the needed price. And the second option is performance mode, and this mode combined, and the goal of this mode is putting your CR as high as possible, keeping your CR as high as possible. It optimizes your whitelists and blacklists automatically on a regular basis. So if you're a newbie, it's really crucial for you to do it instantly. So the system helps you and do it for you. We even switch it on for like all newbies on our platform. So, and we figured out this mode, performance mode, can increase the CR of your campaigns by 279%. What means we take some remnant source, new one, not tested, and we saw bad conversion rate here. So we switch on performance mode, and it combined sources in this feed, in this traffic, in this website, in the best way, and CR increased significantly, and we get premium source out of this, like, remnant traffic. So this is the way how it should be done if you're a newbie, for sure. The best way here is to switch on performance mode and then manually optimize it additionally if you're like a professional. And the third option is automated rules, where you can set up price or bids for any sources, any targeting options, and so on. So these are like the biggest options, the biggest features and advices to optimize your traffic.
Great. Thank you. Continuing the topic, please tell us how to effectively scale your campaigns.
Effectively scale. Okay. For sure, you should try all the advices we discussed above. But beside that, the main advice is to launch your campaigns on recommended options, recommended feeds, recommended whitelists from our affiliate managers. They are ready to help you with it, no problem. And after that, you should scale it with new targeting, with new lists. For example, you launched it on performance mode or whitelists only for premium subscribers. You figured out margin is fine, ROI is positive, and After that, you can add like remnant traffic, or you can add more feeds if we talk about scaling in traffic volumes. Also, you can go with the other side, with the side of offer or advertisers, and you can launch more offers in the same geo, in the same country, I mean. And for example, if you run weight loss or men's health or any other offer, you can find similar offers even inside the current network you work with, and launch them. Probably this year there will be better. Probably there will be more money for that. Probably approval rate will be higher. There are a lot of factors which you should try and test like every time, because traffic changes, offer changes, and there are a lot of changes. So the next step, when you reach some limits here, you should go to new markets with it. For example, you know how to run weight loss offers, yeah? Okay, you know how to run it in CIS or in European Union, any geo you prefer to start with. After that, go to another geo, to South Asia, to Latin America, and scale it step by step. Finally, when you hit the limit here and you run weight loss in all 220 countries all over the world, the next step is to pick a new niche. If we speak about Nutra, for example, it's been like weight loss. Okay, you should go to men's health, you should go to hair, to joints, any niche. So it's niche scaling mainly. When you hit the limit here also, you should go to the new industry. And we can talk here about iGaming, software, finance, sweepstakes, dating, whatever you prefer. Invest their money and grow. It's in the point of traffic, in the point of offers, but for sure, most probably you will not be able to run it all by yourself. So if you're like a single media buyer, most probably one day you should think about creating a team and creating your business with taxation, with P&L, with your finance department, with your sales department, media buyers department, and so on and so on. So it's like a big science to create it. So go step by step, increase your team, increase your traffic volumes, and I think this is like the recipe of success, but it's not a promise of money. Keep it in mind.
Thanks a lot. Thank you for great answers. Most of our webs work with a group of major networks. Could you please tell me how you compete with other networks? How do you ensure traffic quality? And the second part of this question, how can a beginner understand that there is low quality traffic in the network when they have a limited budget, like $100, for example?
Okay. So the main thing to compete is to provide a lot of optimization and targeting options. As you mentioned, unfortunately, unfortunately, we have no such solutions in any network on the market. I would say only top 3 or top 5 companies have like various of targeting options and features. So this is the first point. The second point is traffic quality, and here, unfortunately, also not every network pay attention on it. I mean, unfortunately, in some sources, you can find a lot of bot traffic or low quality traffic because they just don't care about anti-fraud solutions and so on. What we do in RichAds, we use AdScore. It's like international anti-fraud solution system trusted by many companies on the market. It's the first line. And the second line is our in-house solutions. We constantly reinvent technologies to protect our clients, to protect our customers in part of bot traffic or low quality traffic. So it's like an instant work in the network. And the third thing here is about services the network provide. What it means? Unfortunately, I don't know if you're familiar. I hope not, but most probably sometime it happened with you also. Unfortunately, not in only network, you can reach a manager on time. You can get an appropriate answer. You can get an appropriate help and solutions for your traffic. I believe that mostly it depends on the fact that I think about in 90% of companies there are account managers or affiliate managers who combines in them a lot of skills, a lot of responsibilities. I mean, the same manager can hunt webmasters or affiliates. The same manager can optimize them, make sailings, make some retention or resurrection activities, and even I know companies where affiliate managers or account managers even run some marketing activities, which is ridiculous for me. So what we did in RichAds, we divided all these processes in departments, in solutions, in managers. So we have the first line of sales managers. So when you register, you go to sale manager and he is figuring out, or she, no problem, is figuring out what are you here for, what would you like to run, what is your offer, so provides you with the best advices how to launch it. After that, you go to the second part, the second stage, and the second stage is about onboarding. It's called onboarding team. There you will launch your first campaigns, you will analyze them, make first decisions about your traffic and conclusions, whether it works or not. And if it works fine and you would like to continue, then you go to the third line, and third line is account managers, who is responsible only for scaling. That is their main task. They will help you with optimization, with looking for new traffic sources, new feeds, creating invite lists for you, making creatives for you. So I know a lot of examples inside our network where like small teams or small new advertisers came to us and we grow them during the months, years, really big. So we had like these 3 lines of customer support, and it works really well. I think these things, services and anti-fraud solutions and features for optimizations, this is like main 3 directions where is the main competition right now, I would say so.
Okay, thank you. It's very interesting approach with the support team. And what about newbies?
And as for newbies, there are like similar solutions which I mentioned above. But also there was a question about how to test the source if you have only $100. So the main advice here is to choose the right vertical, because you cannot try run Forex offers, for example, for the budget of 100. Most probably you will have no success in it. So you should start with the vertical where the price lead is the lowest, I would say. And our advice here is to start with sweepstakes or cleaners or Nutra. But if we talk about Nutra, keep in mind it should be tier 3 country Nutra, because if you would like to run straight sale offers in the US, where the payment is about $150 for one sale, most probably it will not be profitable for you with a test of $100. So choose Nutra from tier 3 countries, or cleaner, or sweepstakes, whatever you prefer. And after that, launch the traffic. And I'd wish it will be possible with the budget of 100 to run it on several sources, but unfortunately, as I know, 100 or even 150 is the lowest price in many sources to begin with. So most probably you should get a little bit more, like 200s or 300s, because if you're a newbie and there is a traffic source with no targeting options or optimizations, you should definitely run it in comparison with other traffic sources to figure out the conversion rates and so on. So run your traffic for the price of 1, 2, or 5 leads. And if you got no leads for such a budget, that is like the first ruin not to do it, to stop your campaigns. Probably there is an issue. And it's not always the issue about traffic quality. Sometimes, and if you're a newbie in a lot of cases, it depends on your campaigns, unfortunately. It depends on your creatives, on approaches you're trying to use with your campaigns. So if you see no conversion after the price of 1, 2, 3, 5 leads, stop the campaign. If you have no idea what to do, go to your manager, show him the results, and most probably, at least with our network, he will provide you with solutions and advices, what to improve, why your approaches don't work, why you should to choose this white list instead of like wide selection of traffic sources. So I think this is the main approach. Not to spend too much, stop it at the right time, and use or create new hypotheses how to improve it in with ad campaigns, with optimization tools, and be in touch with your account manager. That is the best solution, because we already have this experience and we are ready to share it. So just don't hesitate to ask for help.
Thank you for this answer. And continuing the topic, can you tell us how much does a beginner need to learn to work with push traffic, with Nutra offers? In our case, a beginner has no experience in affiliate marketing and has limited resources.
I don't get it. Could you repeat, please? So what do you mean? How much does he need to spend to gain enough experience to run campaigns?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So in such case, to be honest, it really depends on the exact affiliate. Because even when I first in my life launched a push campaign about 5 or 6 years ago, I got results and I got positive ROI in 1 week. Because I've been creating campaigns on a daily basis. So in the morning, I created the campaign with from 10 to 15 creatives with different approach. And I launched it in the evening. I analyzed my campaigns, chose the best approaches, and multiply it by creating new creatives and texts and so on. It was an instant process. And I used for that my marketing experience. I used for that spy services. I used for that some information from landing pages of the offers I run. I used for that some recommendations of affiliate managers. If you do it like that, I would say you can get result in first month. But unfortunately, there was a period when I've been training some affiliates, even newbies, to run push campaigns, and I provided with tasks, and I've tried to share with them this attitude and these workflows to get results. But unfortunately, a lot of them just created 3 pictures, 3 texts, and launch it. Or even there are such guys who just copy from spy service the current picture, the current text, launch it on wide targeting options, and for some reason they believe that is enough. No, that is not enough. Probably there were cases like that 6 years ago, because it was huge volumes of fresh traffic all over the market. But right now, it's still the same hard work. as in any other traffic source, but with a little bit better way of doing it, because you have no need to care about your infrastructure, about your cards, your accounts, hard moderation, and so on. We don't have such issues, but you still need to be creative. You still need to run your campaigns. You still need to analyze and optimize them. So I would say, at least on Nutra offers or sweepstakes or cleaners, which are the cheapest one, you should invest something like $500 in average to get positive ROI and to get first results. For sure, you can get first results and even positive ROI and for $100, but there will be a big part of luck in such approach, because probably you saw when you launch campaign, you can get one lead after like 1 or 2 or 5 clicks, first clicks on your ad. So and you started calculating like, okay, I will be millionaire tomorrow with such conversion rate like of 30%. But when you go to volumes, you see that conversion rate is going lower. You are getting less leads. So you need to reach volumes, you need to do tests, you need to be educated instantly. In such way, I think with the cheapest leads, $500 should be enough to get first positive results. And for sure, after that, you will need to reinvest it, to scale it, to create new approaches, and so on. So I think this is the way. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, not every affiliate do it in such way. And just be well educated. This is the main advice, and constantly do optimizations and create new hypotheses for your traffic. This is the main direction of thinking, I would say.
Thank you. It's great advice. Once you mentioned that teams work with different traffic sources. Is there a connection between storms on Facebook and the number of campaigns launched in RichAds?
I would love to say that yes, we got all these affiliates and teams to us after Facebook or Google storms, but unfortunately no, and there are several reasons why. The first reason is when this storm lasts for 1 week, for example, affiliates have no desire to look for new solutions or new traffic sources. They just continue looking for new cards or new applications or for new accounts. And if they find it in 1 week, they will have no desire to test new traffic sources. This is on the one hand. On the other hand, if such storm continues for 1 month or even 2 months, what happens from time to time during the year? In such case, we see the growth about 10 or 20%, it's an average of growth with affiliates from these and other traffic sources. And the third thing is a lot of teams from CIS, from European Union, from North America, they already have teams which are split in different traffic sources. So the part of their team works with Google, the part of their team works with SEO traffic, the part of their team works with push native POPs traffic, the part of their team works with Facebook, and so on. In such case, it's not really a problem for them, it's not really an issue, so they just took this budget from Facebook or Google and put it on push ads or native ads additionally to the volumes they already run. And in such case, there is increase, there is like good solution for them, because they don't just waste money in waiting, they reinvest it in other traffic source. So, and this approach is really good. As I think, because money should work. You don't you have no need just to keep it on your account and wait until Mark Zuckerberg or whoever will run new update and you will be able to run new campaigns. you should reinvest your money in new traffic sources. That is my opinion about it.
Thank you. And can you provide the percentage ratio between solo webs and teams in RichAds?
Here, first, I should mention that we have not only teams or solo media buyers. We also have advertisers, as you call it in affiliate network, you call it advertisers. I mean casinos, I mean supplement factories, I mean software or applications or even e-commerce shops who works with us directly without affiliate networks. It's a pity for you, I suppose, but we still works with it directly. And in part of budgets, in part of revenues, this is the biggest part of the business. In part of it still has have like, I would say 20 or 30% of if we talk about first deposits, if we talk about new customers who comes to our platform, but in part of money it is the biggest. So also we have two another groups, and about these groups you just asked, and there are a group of like 40 something percent of average teams. I mean, with average results, with average volumes, and we have media buying teams or media independent or media buying teams from affiliate networks or something, or marketing agencies. And the second group, which is quite similar in size, is solo media buyers. So this just affiliates. And the important thing to mention here that as we work on the development of our client, so the clients from the smallest group, I would say about half of them go to average group, and some of them go to the top group and became really big affiliates or launched their products. So I think like that, the situation is like that about clients and volumes.
Thank you. It's interesting because in dr.cash there are many more solo webs. If we talk about experienced people.
Yes, there are a lot of them, but you work with advertisers like in other way. You took offers from them and provide your affiliates with these offers. And we work with all sides of affiliate marketing directly, with advertisers, with affiliates, with teams, and so on. So yeah, that's clear why you have such another diversification of these teams and solo media buyers.
And as for newbies, in dr.cash there is support available where they can help them choose an offer for their traffic sources, create and translate creatives, and much more. And here is my question. Could you please tell me if you provide support for beginners and any assistance to them?
As I mentioned, we have 3 lines of our support, the commercial department. And let's start with the biggest one and then go to beginners. For the biggest one, we can provide with the solution like turnkey ad campaigns. It starts only with $3,000, which is not really big amount. And usually there are clients who deposit at least 10 or 20K for testing. It's usually like forex brokers or casinos and so on. And there we can run campaigns for you manually. We will share with you our media buyer who will run for you campaigns. It will be totally transparent. You will have access to the account. You will have reporting system, and you need just to control it, to follow it, to share your advices, recommendations, and so on. The next type of deposit is 500, and here we can provide you with whitelists, with recommendations on optimizations, and similar solutions. And usually the lowest account we have is $150. Here we usually provide you with basic advices, and that's it. But what we can do, I think, for Dr.cash clients and for our viewers of your channel, I think we can provide here special services just for this collaboration. So say to our support team, to our sales team, that you came from Dr.cash in the nearest month, and you will also get whitelists, help with creatives, and so on. Because we have such departments, we have such resources, and we are ready to share it with your audience, with your viewers. We would like to do it.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. It's very cool. And can you tell me more about the full service campaign launch service?
Yeah, sure. Usually, it is used by direct advertisers. I mean, casino owners, or supplement factories, or software providers, like by big players. But also, it is used by marketing agencies or media buying teams who would like to try a new traffic source for them with different offers. So they came to us, deposit at least $3,000, such a small amount, you would say, but up to our economy, it's still fine. It works for us, so we are ready to provide this full service. So we will share with you an account manager, which is a skillful media buyer, and he or she will run for you campaigns manually. We will create pictures for you, we will create texts for you, we will choose the best feeds for you, optimize it. We can even connect it to your trackers if you have your in-house solutions or in-house trackers. I know some of our customers and some players from the market have it. We are ready to make these custom integrations. It's totally transparent. We run it manually. We are in touch on a daily basis. We can create chat in Telegram, Skype, WhatsApp, whatever you prefer, and discuss everything there, or even via email, no problem at all. And we run campaigns for you manually. But if by chance you see the money button here, it's not. It's important to mention it because for sure we have some experience in verticals. We know good feeds, we know optimization settings, but if you don't have any experience, if you don't care about what is it, you cannot just top up money and waiting for results like on trading robots, you know. So you need to be educated. That is what I mentioned in the very beginning of our discussion. So I would say the same here. And not to lose your money, get the knowledge about your offer. Run campaigns manually first, and then control it. Mostly, we got here advertisers or big teams who already has experience, who share offer with us and saying, okay, in Google, in Facebook, and SEO, such approaches work fine. And so can we multiply it on push ads, native ads, pop ads? Yes, sure you can. So we are ready to help, ready to launch, go on. But if you come to us with a crazy idea, there was such case about 2 or 3 years ago. We got an offer of selling something like tram tickets in European Union with the push ads. What is it? So first of all, we told to this client, okay, most probably this is not the best source for you to try such a campaign. But he still decided to test it. So, okay, we informed you about risks. If you still want to do it, okay, we can do it for you, no problem. Unfortunately, it was not profitable campaign. Yeah, the client lost money here. So you need to keep in mind that if you come with some crazy idea, first of all, you should ask, will it be profitable with our sources or not? Because with most of verticals, most probably it will be, but there are some cases and some solutions where unfortunately you shouldn't try it with not even with our traffic sources, but with traffic sources in general, because tram tickets you should buy in ticket desk or or somewhere on the metro station or bus station. What for to sell it via the internet? It's ridiculous, but okay. That's it.
Cool. Thank you for this answer. And can you tell me what do you do to attract new advertisers?
We do like a lot of job. For the past 2 years, I am with RichAds. My department grew 2 times, I think. So that means we do really a lot of work in this department and in this direction. For sure, we do like regular stuff work, like media buying in Google Ads, in Bing or Facebook, run campaigns to attract affiliates, providing with secrets, with solutions, with prices, and so on. Also, for sure, we do some PR activities, which means banners on industry media, which means articles on industry medias, which means collaborations with industry medias and industry players, I would say, such as affiliate networks or spy services or direct advertisers. This is like the basic. And the next thing is I believe that main and best approach in long term, if we talk about the industry, if you have experience in it, if you're a player here with a huge experience and you're here on the market for several years, you should share it with the industry. And this is the best approach. And that's why we invest a lot of resources in our blog on RichAds, in our YouTube channel with RichAds, and it grew about 2 or even 3 times. I see it by the end of the year during these past 2 years, and it grew not only in profits for us, but in traffic volumes, in quality of these traffic volumes. I see that people read our articles. I see our articles by many main queries in Google search. I see and I get feedback about our YouTube channel from the audience on conferences we attend, in personal talks, and we grew it. We provide the audience with interviews, with webinars, with roundtables, with some videos about how to run campaigns. We also share some case studies on a regular basis on our website. So I mean, for almost any vertical, you can find a case and try to repeat it with the help of our managers. So I believe education is the main and the biggest part of these mechanisms of attracting a new audience and scaling the current one.
Can you also recommend any other sources besides the blog and RichAds channel for reading or watching?
I think so. I suppose I know like all of them. So I will pick some, up to my personal opinion, some best of them. First, if we talk about some independent media, I would say it's Uplift Forum, and I think it's the biggest right now and the best. There are a lot of media buyers from all over the world who are ready to share their experience, expertise, guide you, and so on. The second one, I would say STM Forum, still good one, and maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I will put it on the first place. But last years, I think it should be on the second. I'm sorry to my friends and colleagues from STM Forum, but this is my opinion for this moment. Then, if we talk about influencers, I would say Joey Babino. He has a lot of content about the industry. He has a lot of content about push ads, pop ads, and so on. It's really guidey, so you can just pick this content, repeat it, and get some profits. And second one, if we talk about influencers, second one in a row, but not by meaning, is Stefan Afpal. He is mostly about the industry from the side of the business. He is about how to become a good affiliate manager, how to run your company in a good way. And he has a lot of interviews and podcasts with industry leaders. He has a lot of speeches about it. And even recently, he launched his first book about affiliate management, how you should manage affiliates, how you should help them scale, and so on. So, really good one, and I recommend it. And if we talk about industry media, I mean medias like RichAds blog, which is connected to some product. In such case, I would recommend Dr.cash for sure, because you have nice blog, you have nice YouTube channel. As I know, you launched it not so long time ago, like 1 or 2 years ago, something like that. One year ago. Mm-hmm. So you're here only for 1 year with this product, and it's already covered a lot of subjects for a lot of traffic sources and a lot of affiliate needs. It's really crucial to read it if you run campaigns in Nutra, especially. And the second one, I would say it's Mobidea. It's about sweepstake offers mainly. There are other verticals, but it's like the main one. They also provide you with a lot of useful content on their blog, and you definitely need to pay attention on it and read from time to time. For sure, I can continue this list, but these 6 recommendations, I think you should be attached, to these sources and monitor them on a regular basis, at least once a week.
Thanks a lot. I think many people will find it interesting. Now, please tell me more about the advertising formats available in RichAds. Which one has the highest volume?
As I mentioned in the very beginning, we have 6 formats, 6 main formats. Push ads, and this format has the biggest volumes. I would say it's something about 70% in average, because it's not static volume, because we add new sources here, we add new sources here. So in average, it's something like 70% at this moment. The second part is pop ads. By pop ads, I mean pop-unders and pop-up ads. And here I would say about 20% of volume. And the third one is native. I would say something like 10% of our volume, but that is because we launched native ad format only this spring, so about 3 or 4 months ago. But it already shows good results with iGaming and Nutra offers. So if you are in these verticals, it's time to try it, because there are big enough volumes for new tests with these verticals, and there is really fresh and clean traffic. I mean, we already checked it with anti-fraud solutions and so on, and feel free to try it. So this is the format, and this is like their volumes right now.
How do these formats work in different verticals?
To be honest, you're able to try like any vertical with any format. As I mentioned, you can even try some tickets in the European Union. but keep in mind that some formats convert some verticals better. So if we talk about push ads, you can use it for iGaming, for software, for Nutra, sweepstakes, and quite a big range of offers, even subscriptions, even finance. So it covers a lot of needs and a lot of verticals. If we go in more specific traffic formats, like for example in-page push ads, it's kind of push ads. So uh, the best result, up to my opinion and up to our expertise, will be on iGaming offers, I mean casino and betting, or on dating offers. And it doesn't matter whether it would be mainstream dating or adult dating. It's allowed, you can convert it, it works really fine. If we talk about calendar push ads, this format still alive, I would say, but you should keep in mind it's only available on iOS 14 something operation system, and volumes there are really small. So probably you should try it. At least you have no other options for scaling, or you would like to test new traffic source. This one is good for iGaming also, or maybe dating, or maybe finance. It appears like a notification in your calendar. So it's event in your calendar that bring you a notification on the iOS. And the next format is pop ads, which includes pop unders and pop-up ads. Here, the best choice will be also iGaming, including casino and betting for sure, Nutra offers, some e-commerce offers, subscriptions, and some finance offers. This is top 5 for this traffic source. But I know a lot of cases with other verticals on this traffic source. And finally, native, our new format in our network. As I mentioned, best verticals for now, it's iGaming and Nutra offers. You should start with it. But I believe maybe later some new verticals will appear in this format also. So if you run other verticals, just ask our managers from time to time whether our sources is good for a vertical, for your offer or not, so we can provide you with recommendations and keep you up to date.
Great, thank you for the answer. And can you tell us which verticals are the most popular and which are the most profitable?
It's not easy to answer because there is a difference between popularity and profitability of the offers. The most popular vertical, I would say right now, is iGaming vertical. Up to my opinion, up to market researches where we see how it grows, where we see like 20-30% growth stable with the whole industry year to year. So, and with us, it's the same, and we even earned an award like best traffic source for iGaming in 2022 from Sigma. So, iGaming is most popular, and it has big volumes. The second, I would say, software, and it's not popular like iGaming. I mean, if we talk about the amount of users, clients, and partners who run it, but it's still big because of its volumes, because of its budgets. So it's the second. Next we go to dating, and next we go to Nutra, finance, subscriptions, sweepstakes, and after that we go to something unusual, I would say. I mean, some predictions, horoscopes, witches, it's quite popular subject right now, and I've even seen some examples who run campaigns for some witches in European Union. who provides you with predictions, playing cards, some magic cards, I would say tarot cards. So it works, but it's not like the biggest, so you can try it. So I would say it's like that. If we talk about volumes and if we talk about popularity.
Can you mention the best verticals for beginners and also highlight the directions in the Nutra vertical that are better for beginners to choose?
If we talk about beginners, we should keep in mind what do we mean by a beginner, because you can be a beginner with $100 in your pocket, or you may be a beginner with $10,000 in your pocket. So it's kind of there is a difference between these beginners. So if you're a beginner with $10,000, feel free to run and try almost any vertical. This is enough budget for tests in any vertical. So there will be no specific solutions or advices. Just pick the preferable vertical, go to affiliate manager, ask him or her for help, and run campaigns. But if you have limited budget, and by limited budget I mean 500 or less, or even 100, it is your responsibility to get well education in the industry, to use spy services, to use any possibility to improve your campaigns and your experience. So if you came here with 100 in your pocket or 200, or I recommend 300 or 500 at least, to be honest, for any vertical, but you're still allowed to start with lower budget. The best solution for you will be to find some offer with the lowest price. So and by that we mean some cleaner offers or sweepstakes or Nutra offers. And if we talk about Nutra, I would say you should start with tier 3 countries if you have limited budgets. And among tier 3 countries, my recommendation, and as I see from statistics, the best option is to start with such countries as India, Indonesia, Philippines, Malaysia, Thailand, if we talk about Southeast Asia. And if we talk about Africa, Algeria will be nice for you. Probably Egypt, but be careful with the offer choice and stick to recommendations of your affiliate managers. If we talk about Latin America, I would recommend Ecuador, Peru, Chile. These are quite kind of new markets in comparison to Brazil or Mexico in Latin America, but it still converts good. So this one, if we talk about tier 3 countries. Also, the second recommendation is to choose. I know a lot of cases when it's much easier for an affiliate or a marketer to launch and run campaigns in his native country with his native language. So probably try to launch campaigns for your country first. And if you have success in it, then go abroad for abroad campaigns. Because unfortunately, I know a lot of examples when an affiliate just awesome, he is top in vertical in this current country, but when he goes to another market, he has no clue how to do it, unfortunately. Because you should keep in mind not only the offer, the translation and the picture, but you should keep in mind the mentality, the culture, some habits of local audience, just not to make misleads. So this is the recommendation for beginners with low budget on Nutra. And if we talk about unlimited budgets on Nutra, I would recommend to try straight sale offers for North America, US, Canada, for example, or with Australia or any tier 1 countries. It's profitable if you have unlimited or big budgets. You can get good profits there, but be ready to test quite a big amount, at least 5k, I would say, for tests. If you have average budget, like 500 at least, but it's better to have 1 or 2Ks for testing. I would say you should pick a country from tier 2 countries. And up to my personal experience, when I launched my first push campaign 6 years ago in Dr.cash, I picked Denmark as a country. It was my first country for push ads. Traffic volumes those times were limited here, there in Denmark, and it took me only 500 to get positive ROI in this country. So try to pick some countries where audience is limited, where you can run a lot of campaigns and test a lot of ideas. It may be Denmark, it may be Italy. If you look for lower lead price and more volumes of audience, try to test Poland, try to test Romania, maybe Bulgaria. It works still good in European Union and in Eastern Europe. So I think these are main recommendations in part of geos, in part of budgets for beginners.
Okay, thank you. And can you give us a few tips and tricks for testing campaigns?
Yeah, sure. First tip is to not to spend too much on your campaigns. Always to keep like a hand on your pulse. And if you see the campaign running for the price of, my recommendation is 5 leads at least. But if you're limited, it still may be 1 or 2 leads. That's what I did firstly. Is my first experience. So stop it, analyze it, and relaunch. This is the first tip. The second tip or recommendation is to use a tracker system. And by this tracker system, I mean not only the tracker system of traffic source or affiliate network, but also site tracker system. Why you should use it? First of all, you will see a lot of options how to analyze traffic there. So you can additionally check traffic for fraud, affiliate network for shaving, and so on. Unfortunately, sometimes it happens. I'm sure not with our companies, but sometimes it happens. So you need to double check it. And if you figured out something, don't hesitate to talk and discuss it to your affiliate manager. So, this is the first point of tracker, and the second point of tracker is that probably after a successful launch of your first campaign, you would like to scale, to go to new markets, to new networks, to new, by networks I mean both affiliate and advertising networks, why not? And you will need to have a system where you will be able to control all this traffic in one place and to compare it. So using a tracker is crucial. And unfortunately, I know that a lot of marketers all around the world still doesn't use it. So you need to do it. Trust me, it looks difficult, but just invest 1, 2 or week of your time in it, and that will really adjust your profits. And here in RichAds, we have already pre-integrated like 10 plus trackers, most popular one like Binom, Volume, Kitaro, and many others. So, and we have instructions how to do it. Just ask an affiliate manager to help you with it. Probably in dr.cash you have some similar solutions, so it's the same. Ask for it. So, and the third tip is constantly or instant education. And by that, I mean, if you are good with one bundle, with one offer and traffic source, uh, believe me, it will not last forever. I know some creatives and some offers that can work for like several years even, and I saw such examples. But trust me, it's really not a regular case on the market. Most probably, it will work for you in average for 2 weeks, 1 month, or several months, and after that, you will have need to look for new offers, new traffic sources, new creatives, and so on. So if you're profitable with one offer and one traffic source, keep looking for new ones. Invest your profits in scaling right now, today, because tomorrow, if you have only one offer, probably you will ruin your career. And unfortunately, I know a lot of marketers, media buyer of one bundle, I call them. They run only one offer in one country, and unfortunately it's done, and they are done also. So don't be like these guys, be like a smart one. And finally, the final advice, your attitude to media buying, to affiliate industry, should be like the attitude to a business, a real business, I mean, because unfortunately, I know not all, but I would say a lot of people come here to our industry, to affiliate marketing, and they expect easy money, easy launches. Uh, in some cases, by luck, you can get it, but mostly, unfortunately, no. So keep the right attitude, like to a business. If you get some margins, if you get some positive ROI, don't spend it for a new car, new flat, I don't know, for restaurants, for any other stuff you can spend it. For sure, you can buy a little present for you, but that's it. All the rest of the money you should reinvest in your business, in your growth, in part of new tests, in part of team creation, in part of taxation, because we see that regulations go stronger and stronger, and you need to make real wide business. I know it's not quite popular in the affiliate industry, but you should stick to it, because all of us already live in regulated countries with taxations and so on. So be a good citizen and develop the business. So I think these are the main advices and the main tips which everyone should keep in mind, especially if you're a newbie. You need to have a good, smooth start and invest your time in it.
Thanks a lot for these gold words. How many campaigns do you recommend to run at the same time for tests to get objective results?
As I mentioned, it took me 1 week in the very beginning, but I would like to remind that I launched 10-15 creatives. I would say it was like 3 or 5 approaches with several creatives for each approach, for each campaign. And I launched it in the morning, running it during the day or during 24 hours. After that, I check, relaunch, multiply, scale, and so on. So during the first week, I would say I tested about 50 creatives. So keep in mind, there is no way if you pick 3 creatives, run it for a week, that you will find some gold in the industry. So for the first campaign, for the very first launch, I would say 10 or 15 creatives for 3 or at least 5 main approach for the offer. So you need to figure out like the pain, the desire of your audience. Why do they run this campaign? For weight loss, you can use like why do you wanna weight your loss? Yeah, you should think about it. There are maybe different reasons for that. So try to create an approach for every reason. If it's hard for you, okay, use a spy service, analyze spy services. And that is what for you exactly should use it, not to copy creatives, but for analyzing and figuring out new approaches. Uh, Analyze landing page of the offer, analyze the product. There are a lot of answers for your questions. Just check it and create approaches. So yeah, I would say 10, 15 for the very beginning, for the very first campaign. And after that, instant work with it for at least 1 or 2 weeks. Instant optimization and switching on good campaigns, switching off bad campaigns for 1 or 2 weeks at least. I would say this is the way.
Thank you. And as an experienced marketer, can you tell us how to identify customer pain?
This is the very basic rule of marketing in any vertical. And for sure, you should have some tools how to do it. At the very beginning, if you have no clue how to detect such pains, that's fine, because we all were in this situation many years ago. So what you should do, go to spy services, analyze what other marketers run, what approaches do they use, because after checking, trust me, after checking 100 or 200 or more creatives in spy services, you will see that most of them use quite the same approach, quite the same. So there will be most probably 3 or 5 main pains for the product. Okay, next, go to the landing page. And on the landing page, usually it is also mentioned what for this product is, with what issues it helps. Also, you can see on some landing pages which live you can see reviews, testimonials, and so on how the product works, with what it helped. So to try and test these approaches. If you're like a lazy potato, and you have no desire to do any of that, okay, you can try it in easy way. Go to your affiliate manager or account manager, ask him for advice, what are main approach for this offer, and a manager will recommend you what approaches to try. After that, go to ChatGPT or something, put it in there and ask it to create texts for you. It works really fine. Also, you can ask to create prompts for image artificial intelligence, like Midjourney, for example. Okay, and next you go to Midjourney, put this prompt from ChatGPT there, and you will get pictures for your ads. Use artificial intelligence if you're lazy, but my recommendation on your first steps to train your brains and to train this possibility, this skill to feel the pains of your audience. For sure, artificial intelligence can do it for you, and in some cases, even with good results. But you, as a marketer, should have this skill. It is the main skill of any marketer in any field. And I talk not only about affiliate marketing, I talk about marketing in general for any industry. So I think like that.
Thank you very much. And finally, Vasiliy, please tell us what is the secret of successful work with push traffic.
The secret, I would say, choose the good network with a good optimization and services. There are several of it, to be honest, not only ours, but ours is the best for sure. And okay, if we talk not about ads, if we talk about other reasons, I believe that hard work, can bring you results, but it should be not only hard work, it should be smart work also. So I think instant education is the main thing in our industry, because I'm in the industry for 12 years already, and still I get new knowledge on a regular basis. Every week I got something new about the industry, about the marketing, about new social networks, about new artificial intelligence tools, and so on. So if you have instant education, you're on a wave, you can run it, you can adapt your life, your business, your campaigns for any new conditions. So this is the crucial point, I think, and the main thing. And you can implement it in push campaigns, in pop campaigns, in native campaigns, in any vertical, wherever. So this is the main thing, I think.
Okay, thank you very much. This concludes our meeting. Thank you for the answers. Thank you for your time. We look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much too. It was a pleasure for me to have an interview with you. It's an honor for me to be a part of your channel, of your videos, and I hope our viewers also liked it. Just would like to remind, we are ready to help all of the viewers with additional services, with whitelist creatives, whatever. Just mention you're from Dr.cash in the nearest months, and we can provide you with additional services. And thank you so much once more time for your attention, for your time. Have fun, run push ads and Nutra, and be successful one. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you for watching. I hope this video was useful for you. Feel free to ask questions in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the like button. See you soon, and may the high ROI be with you.